I'm just a huge fucking arm. So I said to myself, man, so I said, God, so there's a monster in Indiana. There is a monster here, man, and that's what got me into it.
Bigfoot, true or real? To some living in Indiana, this question makes perfect sense. Living in this state most of my life, I needed to get to the bottom of this. I needed answers. So this past weekend, a buddy and I took a trip down to the woods to talk to 3 Bigfoot believers to get their real-life experiences. Here is what we captured. Might have found Bigfoot. He's in disguised as a runner of some sort.
Bigfoot! Bigfoot!
Now, I should make it clear that the buddy I went with also kind of believes in Bigfoot.
I'm just like, I don't really know if Bigfoot's an inter-fucking-dimensional being. You know what I mean?
Like portals?
Yeah, like, I don't know if he's traveling through portals, but, like, you know, how likely is it that he's a manifestation of someone's brain? You know what I mean?
So pretty much as soon as we got there, we were introduced by this table of Bigfoot castings and even a box of real-life Bigfoot hair.
Wow. Yeah, what's in that box?
Greg, he has a here.
Huh.
The person who casted these Bigfoot molds told us that they had over 100 Bigfoot living on their property and that they could talk to them.
He's looking at me, and he's looking at the little one. Looking at me, and looking at the little one, like, don't you do it.
And that is also the one who's claiming it.
Yeah, I took a picture of it. I've got that on picture. You can see the little one's fingers holding, you can see his fingers holding sapling and an eye looking at me through the opening of the leaves. And that's when I cast that print. I said, hey, I seen your footprint up here. I'm just casting it. If you don't want me to have it, I'll leave it out overnight. I won't dig it up. I'll leave it here overnight. If you don't want me to have it, break it, smash it. I said, and I'll know not to cast any more of it. Well, the next day, I go out there, it's still there. And not only was it still there, over where the big dead tree is, the stump, a perfect, deep, the most perfect footprint you could think of, sitting right there. They left me a nice one.
This one right here is a juvenile's foot. You can see the big toe, the toes. This one's also a juvenile foot.
Cool.
This was one under our deck.
Your deck?
You can kind of see the heel, kind of dips down, and then he can see the toes. I can't see the toes. Maybe up right here.
Yeah.
And this one is pretty cool. You can hold it and use it as like a measuring how big that foot is.
Yeah. It's a Bigfoot.
This one's 18.
So is this like you think it's like a leader if they're bigger, or does it mean anything?
On our property, there is a 15-foot one. We have
15 foot?
He's not a leader.
He's not.
Yeah, you can see the eyebrow.
And so when I went out there to stand, my head doesn't even reach this leaf right here.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm almost 6 foot. He's around 11 foot tall. My first really face-to-face one without him near me is I was in my bedroom, sleeping. My dog was in my bed. He starts growling at something. Second night in a row he's done it. I had my hallway light off. I get up, I'm like, what are you barking at? Look over. It's in shadow form, standing at my door, 6 feet from me. Shadow form. So you have flesh and blood Sasquatches. For like us, we're flesh and blood.
Yeah.
And they call them the woos. They cloak, teleport, the shadows, energy forms. Standing in my doorway, and I thought it was him at the time. I'm like, hey, Dad, what are you doing? Doesn't move. Turn the light on, nothing's there, turn it off, disappears. And it was blacker than the black in my hallway.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow.
Wow. While we were there talking with everyone, we kept hearing about this guy named Greg. They were referring to him as the Squatch Man, and apparently he could summon different kinds of Bigfoot. Knowing all of this information, I didn't even know if we were worthy to meet this guy, the Squatch Man, and when we walked up to him, it was amazing.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I just don't feel good. I think I'm gonna fucking leave. Yeah, I ain't right from last night. I'm so fucking tired, so I ain't gonna be able to make it very long tonight anyway.
Yeah. It was then we learned wisdom and guidance from the Squatch Man himself.
Oh, wow.
The critter got to him.
Yeah, critter got him.
Oh, no.
Dang.
ate right through them.
Well, you fed somebody.
But yeah, it all started back in November of 02.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been in it that long. And I was laid off from my job, and my wife left me, man. Took my 2 babies, man. So
Shit.
yeah, I had a lot to do, man. You know, all that time on my hands and everything, so I traveled around to different forests, you know, trying to find myself and figure out what the fuck's going on, you know.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
Cool, crisp night, you know, no stars out or nothing, just real quiet. And I had my dog with me, and I built a little fire. And another dog come up and started playing with my dog buddy. He was real isolated. And right out of nowhere, up on that hill, something started coming down that hill, crashing through the forest. It sounded like a Sherman tank. And it was very, very loud, very unsettling. So I basically went into a mild shock.
Yeah.
After encountering this.
Yeah.
So there was a big white birch. What was that? Yeah, it was like, I mean, real loud, man, real guttural, coming right to me.
Yeah.
So I'm still there at the table. I'm like, man, what's going on, man? I go, I mean, what is that thing up there? So I got up, grabbed it, put the clip in, cocked it, and then I started cussing every name in the book, cussing at this thing.
Yeah.
You come around that tree, I'm gonna kill your ass. I don't know what you are, who you are, you know, all the above, but
Yeah.
you mess with me or my dog, man, I'm killing you.
Sure.
So I mean, I didn't know, I'd never been in this situation. I just got out of the Navy, I was in there 11 years, and I wasn't ready for this. Take off, I back up back to the dam, getting ready to stick it in drive, and I left my cigarettes and everything up at the table. So I'm like, no, I need a cigarette bad. So, yeah. So on the way up there, I hit my brights, and from the fingers to the elbow, there's a big arm in front of that tree, and its hands was like that, and its fingers look like cigars, huge. And I don't know if you've seen this hair I had.
Yes.
Yeah, we saw something.
Yes, we wanted to ask about that. There it
that's my
is.
hair.
Is that from that one?
No, it ain't from that one. Just a huge fucking arm. So I said to myself, man, so I said, God, so there's a monster in Indiana. There is a monster here, man, and that's what got me into it.
Yeah.
And ever since that day, man, it changed my life.
How'd you get the hair, if I could ask?
That was up by a structure I found, and it was right outside of it. So I figured one got into a fight with another one or something, protecting the babies, and his hair got ripped off. You know, that's probably the best hair sample in the world.
There's skin on it?
Yeah, kind of. It came back, no match for any animal in North America.
Really?
So it's not a horse, you know, anything like that, a wolf, anything in the woods, nothing. And that's about a wrap, dude.
Yeah.
You said you saw one yesterday?
Yeah, I see one right here. Walking right in front of that fallen tree there.
Right there?
Yeah, he walked over, took a step over that log there, and made a left there and went back that way, towards the road.
So not only did the Squatch Man see a Bigfoot just that very night, but he was also able to communicate with a very specific kind of Bigfoot named Big Red.
And we seen his eyes too.
Really?
And then I asked for Big Red to show his eyes for her. That's my buddy. He comes over.
Someone mentioned
Big Red, yeah.
Yeah, sure enough, he was standing right there, lit us both his fucking eyes up, right in front of the girl, man. Yeah, made her night.
It was at this moment another Greg sitting across from Greg the Squatch Man decided to speak up with what he knew about aliens, or as he called them, Greys.
Yeah, Bigfoot ain't an animal, dude. There's a lot to
I've heard
him.
stories of Bigfoot don't like them Greys either. They
No.
fucking hate the sky
Hate 'em.
people.
They don't like the Greys?
So the Greys
What?
are tools. They're fucking tools. The source I have, they got kicked out of our... They were running things, or they're people that hired them. The lizards, they're reptilians. It's hard. It's an eye roller, but they were relieved of duty on 2021. So
Really?
there won't be any more gray abductions. I'm fascinated by anything far out.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
I
same.
believe, I'm not going to say, then what, I'm going to be the guy that says, then what happened?
Right.
Not, are you sure it wasn't a windy area. There's cases where two guys are walking side by side. They got their guns in their hands. One of them hears a scream, and it's so friggin' loud it shakes his chest, and he stops, and his buddy goes, "What's the matter? You didn't hear that? Hear what?" And it shook his chest. That's telling me they've got some sort of a, they can focus whatever it is that makes you rattle when they scream so loud that your chest cavity. Now, the only time I've experienced that was when I was at a drag race. When those cars go by, if you don't have ear protection, it's like a tuning fork. Holy crap, what the hell was that? Your chest goes, holy, that's very similar to that thing.
Right.
Last night we were sitting out here in midnight in the prettiest bird call. I mean, like it was sitting here. And I was like, boy, I didn't know the birds. There's definitely lightning bugs.
Right.
They're yellow. And they're side by side and they don't bling on and off. That might be one. Red, amber, and green.
Right.
Like the lights on the traffic light, ironically.
Yeah.
The red ones mean you should probably be on your way. They're not happy with you.
Isn't Big Red? His were red.
Yeah, he has red eyes, but I think he's got red hair too. So he might be what they call it, a ginger hair, but I don't know.
Shit.
Greg's good.
After that, the rain was getting pretty bad, so we decided to take off. And this isn't the end of the story, as in a couple of weeks we hope to go Bigfoot hunting with a group in the woods at night, trying to find him ourselves. As for that experience, what did we learn? I'm not really know. I want you guys to tell me. I didn't learn a whole lot. I learned that, if you see lights in the woods and they're yellow, it might be a dangerous Bigfoot, but if they're red, stay away. Unless it's Big Red, then he's a friendly one, he knows Greg, then you're in the clear. I think we learned that no matter what you believe in, no matter what you do in life, you can always find a community of people who you can associate with and be friends with, and maybe that's the Bigfoot all along. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please subscribe, like, share with your friends. There will be another Bigfoot video hopefully in the future, more documentaries like this. It's gonna get real crazy on this channel, so you want to stick around, become a Clo head. Thank you guys very much. I'll see you.